Welcome to Shipheads. We have Johnny's dressed like a cowboy.
Shipheads. Welcome to Shipheads.
Johnny's dressed like a cowboy for some reason.
Dude.
Hell yeah.
You could always be dressed up like a cowboy. Root beer and a cowboy mug.
Do like a Ford F-150 thing.
Do Ford F-150. Fuck you.
Well, howdy.
Oh, is that the guy from Family Guy?
I don't know. That was just
With
me.
the mullet. Speaking of, Jack, you have a mullet. Woo!
Ooh, doggy.
It's a summertime haircut.
I know. It's going to be
I needed a haircut.
hot boy summer.
Dude, looking like
already hot boy
looking like
summer.
Anthony Fantano right now.
White boy summer.
Anthony Fantano's bald. He's like balding. Jack has a mullet.
He's got a bald cap.
What are you trying to say about my hair, Johnny?
It looks awesome.
I don't
Thank
know
you.
what he's trying to say, and I don't know if he does either. But welcome back to Shipheads. This is the 23rd episode.
23.
We got a great show for
Shout
you
out
today.
LeBron. Wait.
Shout LeBron. Jack's got a LeBron shirt on.
I didn't even know there was a LeBron shirt. That's crazy.
It's a good one for sure. Johnny, you are a cowboy.
Yeah.
I am a cowboy. One might say I'm Christian Bale. Wait, no.
What?
No, Heath Ledger. Damn it.
Christian Bale. I mean, one was the Batman, one was the Joker, so you were almost there.
One was the broke back man,
Oh. Is
and one was the
Heath Ledger
one
in
was
that?
one was the woke Batman.
Heath Ledger in that?
What? Heath Ledger, yeah.
I didn't know that.
In what?
Brokeback Mountain.
He was?
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie.
I haven't either.
I get the references.
Johnny's like, I've seen it 7 times. Johnny, you have a joke that you want to present to us.
I do. All right. So
Strap in.
a man claims to have had sex with a corpse at a Subway. I mean, talk about being fresh to death.
Solid. Johnny,
Was that the joke?
Johnny, when I have kids, I want to be able to call you at any time and just get a dad joke on the go.
That's not a dad joke.
Oh, okay.
That ain't no dad joke.
Okay.
Is that the joke? Johnny texted our group chat and he was like, I think we should all bring in a joke to present this week.
Joey
Joey
had the craziest intro.
No, I didn't because
I don't know what
we
you're
cut it out.
talking about.
No, we cut it out. No, I know how your brain operates. You're like, oh, I thought of this joke. Hey, how about we have this segment for it? Was that the joke?
Yes.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, man. It's not a dad joke. That's a daddy joke.
All right. I'll give you that one.
Oh, yeah, man.
I follow this guy from Love Is Blind. Little flex. He follows me back.
Great.
I don't know. You can't win the show, but they got married off the show and they're still married.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a kid, and his caption was, went from daddy to dad. And I was like,
What?
Yeah. Sometimes I think the internet was a terrible idea.
Love should be deaf. I didn't want to hear that.
I just listened to a podcast about how it was like the former CEO of LinkedIn. He sold to Microsoft for like an absurd amount of money, but he like is really just high on AI. And Colin and Samir were asking him like it's kind of scary, like especially for people that like anybody eventually is going to be able to make you say anything because they'll just have like an AI and they can prompt it to say anything.
I know. I hate.
And he's like, yeah, but like there's challenges with anything in life. It's like when people were taking photos, it's like painters were really upset. It's like that's not what we're saying. It's like AI is gonna be scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is scary. It's crazy.
Every day we inch closer and closer to not even be able to tell what's AI and what's human.
Right. Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Why did I say that?
What?
Why? Yeah. Why did you say that?
Yeah. Why did I say the AI thing?
Why did we say that?
Maybe we're shuffling ideas for.
That one I don't even. Boo! Get better material.
I don't need it. I just say whatever's on my mind, and
This is true.
And you will just have to accept it.
I mean, I do.
I don't know what we're gonna do. It's either gonna be like 3 seconds of censoring, or it's gonna be cut. I would vote for 3 seconds of censoring, like right from when Johnny said into that. I would say.
I mean, could be worse. I could have said we could dig up Betty White's grave again.
We're keeping it in that time before you said it about seven times.
Let's get to some segments. I feel like we should get to some segments.
What? How did we get to AI though?
I don't remember. Do you remember?
Yeah,
I genuinely am
you
like,
brought it up for some reason.
But I feel like it was a good transition.
We're
People are
talking
going to
about
be
jobs.
listening to me and so frustrated. They're like, oh my God, just listen back to it.
I mean, just really get like we should just put a timestamp. Just like what the fuck is this intro?
we can't rewind.
We can't until after.
With AI, we can.
Oh, that's so tough. All right, let's start with our first segment. If you could ask any person from history one question, what would that question be? Or who would that person be, and what would that question be?
You want to do it again?
Yep. I started so good the first time.
And action.
Yeah, I can tell.
Oh, so bad. Okay. If you could ask one person any question, if you could ask one person from history any question and they have to tell you the truth, who is that person and what would the question be? Was that good? I thought
He
that
did
was
it. Yeah.
Thank you.
I tip my hat to you, young buck.
Do you have one?
I do.
Let me hear it.
Wait,
All right.
wait. Can you button that button? I'm staring right at your belly button.
Oh my God.
I'm like, it's
We're
like
getting off to a very interesting start.
your belly button's staring at me.
We.
It's you.
Oh, we.
Dude, we've had to cut 5 minutes of the show already.
No, leave it all in. Well, maybe not the intro.
Definitely not the intro.
Definitely not the intro. Okay. My next question would be to Wilt Chamberlain.
Your first
Yes.
question, because we cut the first part.
Yeah, my first question would be to Wilt Chamberlain, and my question would be, are you clean?
No, it would be how many women did you actually, dude, he said he had like, it was like with 20,000 women.
Right.
Yeah, that's like.
Also, how did you keep track, Wilt?
dude, like this guy was like Johnny Sins before Johnny Sins, like unreal, and he was a basketball player too.
He's putting Wilt numbers off the court. Here's my thing. It's one of my favorite things the internet does. It's just like, we don't even have footage of Wilt's 100-point game.
Oh yeah.
I thought you were about to say we don't even have footage of like Wilt.
No, it'll be
20,000.
like recovered footage from like 1929 of like kids walking down the street, and then it'll be like, we still don't have Wilt Chamberlain's 100-point game.
And it's like one person nobody was filming at the game.
yeah.
Wow.
I understand, like, it's not like people had camcorders or phones or anything, but it's just like there wasn't one camera there.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
All we have is like the paper of like him holding up like.
I think it happened. I think he definitely scored 100 points, but I'm just like, how do we not have footage?
I don't know. I don't trust that, and I don't trust the number of women he supposedly slept with.
We have footage of Bigfoot, but we don't have footage.
What do you-
I'll be honest. I'll be
insane.
honest. Both of these, it's either both of these are true or neither of these are true.
That's true, because he could be like just like a compulsive liar.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have footage of Kobe Bryant, 81.
We do. Yeah, but that was also more like a modern,
Yeah.
I would say. I'm just gonna go for what a lot of people are probably thinking. I'm asking O.J. Simpson, did you do it?
He said he did it.
No, he said if he did it,
If
this
he
is
did it.
how he would.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, he did it.
Well, we would have to ask him.
I mean, he did steal those paintings.
He
did a lot of stuff.
He stole paintings.
Yeah, he was like actually.
That's the question you're asking?
Yeah, I know the rest of it.
Oh
You know
my
how mu-
God, he stole paintings? Why did you say it like
That's
that?
new. No, I
Alleged murderer.
No.
Yeah.
No. You exaggerated the hell out of that.
Whatever, dude.
Because I've seen the like 80,000 documentary series of O.J. Simpson. He fucking did it. Guess what?
Well, that's
Nobody's
we're-
surprised.
We're gonna ask, and he has to tell the truth.
Shout out O.J. Simpson, legendary Buffalo Bills running back.
You ever see those text or those
Can I see that
like
hat?
videos?
Oh, you're gonna wear it.
I'm,
No, you're gonna wear it.
You ever see those videos where it's like O.J. Simpson, the Bills running back? He did what? And it's just like somebody acts so oblivious to all the stuff that happened like post like his
Oh,
NFL
yeah.
career.
I think I know what you're referring to. Like I think it came from like Conan.
Yeah, it was
O'Brien.
Conan, and he was interviewing. I forget the other comedian's name.
It was like Jim Dowdy, I think, something like that.
That sounds like that.
Nope. Ha! Sorry, nice try. Fucking slays me.
Oh yeah, that was the segment. I thought you were talking like that was a very meta moment. Okay,
I love Conan.
he's very good. Do you have somebody in mind?
I got like a couple. Kind of going off of that, Michael Jackson. Because in my heart and in my brain, he didn't do it. In a way. I've been over this. I've seen this.
In a way.
Yeah, in a way, it was kind of like a weird.
Anyways, weird.
You know,
he did it, but like
he didn't do it in a way.
he didn't mean to.
What? Is that what I said?
Oh,
Yeah,
I just feel like it just was an unnecessary sentence. Like it was just like I feel like he didn't do it in a way.
It's very necessary for content because we're like,
You're like on one hand. Anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm working at 50% capacity. I'm a little hungover.
So this is like our flu game. Jack's hungover. Johnny's
Absolutely.
hungover. I drove from Charlotte last night. I'm waking up in like 12 hours to fly to Seattle.
Generational podcast.
Why? Okay, so we'll take a little tangent, but stay on
I got
whatever you're thinking.
Locked.
Tomorrow I'm doing this burger project right now. I'm eating at 20 different burger spots and seeing which one is the best. I've done 9 so far. I have 11 more to go to. So tomorrow I'm going to Seattle, going to Dick's Drive-In. Going to be not making some crazy jokes about Dick's.
Nice.
Definitely won't be doing that.
You getting some dicks?
Yes. I land at 9 a.m. and I have a flight at 2 p.m. from Seattle to Denver. So I'm only in Seattle for like 4 or 5 hours. Ooh. And then I'm in Seattle having In-N-Out and Fat Burger. Unreal name for a place. Last one. Denver to Albuquerque. And then Bill and I are filming a music video with our other friend, well, your brother-in-law, but like our coworker, I would say, John Ventura. And we're going to Whataburger and Jack in the Box and maybe another one out there. I'm not sure.
Dude.
You're going to be in Seattle for 2 hours and eat at 2 different burger places?
I'm eating at one burger spot in Seattle. I'll be there for technically 5 hours, but it'll probably be outside for like an hour or two. I have to go back to the airport.
Okay. I was going to say I have two burger spots back to back within 2 hours.
So I'm just like I have a lot of anxiety right now. I'm gonna be honest. I have so much to do today.
That's it. Like that was hilarious timing. You're like, he's him, and you're like, I have so much anxiety.
Oh, is that what you said?
I said, yeah. You're like, I am. I'm like, he's him, and then you're like, so anxious.
I'm waking up in a cold sweat. He's him.
He's him.
He's him.
Where'd I go this weekend? Oh, so I got back from Charlotte last night. I went to Columbus first, had White Castle, then went down to Charlotte, ate Cookout. And like the best way to have Cookout is to have a lot of drinks beforehand. So that's what I did.
The only way to do it.
The only way to do it.
Cookout, yeah.
And it was very, very good. And then on the way back yesterday, I stopped in a town called Wytheville, Virginia. And why is that funny?
you said with Bill.
With Bill. No, Wytheville.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
And went to Sonic Drive-In. And Johnny and I, on this day 7 years ago, were actually at that same Sonic location. Coming back from Savannah. But there's a guy named Andrew that came by. And he lived like an hour away. And he came to eat food. He just drove to do that. So it was very, very nice. He pushed his shift back an hour to just eat food with me at Sonic.
What a guy.
Dude, what a guy.
What a beast.
Should I like let the pod people know since it's it's not 1 million views per episode yet?
I got a question.
Sure.
Which would you prefer after a night of drinking, Cookout or Taco Bell?
Oh, good question.
Cookout.
Okay. That's kind of my thought.
The reason why I'm saying that is because Cookout is so unbelievably reliable. Mm-hmm. Like, they don't mess anything up. Taco Bell, I have no idea if they're going to even give me my food or not.
Right.
Or be open.
Fair.
I've been to Taco Bell drive-thru so many times. In an Uber, by the way.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, if you're partaking in the activities of alcohol consumption.
Fair, yeah.
And I don't even know if they're, like, open half the time. I went in Uber... This wasn't recent, but like 6-7 months ago to Taco Bell, and they weren't even open. So we had to go to, I don't know, Burger King down the street or something. And they weren't open. So it's just like, who's open?
Right.
Who's following the hours?
What the
People are just like,
fuck,
we're closed. Like, what does that mean? You're
means go home.
That's what it means. So anyways, that's why I'm doing that. Anyways, back to Michael Jackson. Go ahead.
Oh, did we want to cover Bill's thing?
What was your thing?
Where you at?
Oh, fuck.
I thought we were like just long gone from like the Michael Jackson.
So number 1
days.
right now is Swenson's.
Number 1 is Swenson's.
Yep. Number 2 is Cookout. Number 3 is Sonic.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And this is where it gets kind of money, so give me a second. Number 4 is Burger King. Number 5 is McDonald's.
Really?
Number 6 is Wendy's. And these might move around too. Number 7 is Culver's. Number 8 is Hardee's. Number 9 is White Castle.
This is in order of like best to worst.
Yes. So best is Swenson's right now.
Wow.
I'm surprised.
Don't tell anybody if you're watching on the pod.
I'm surprised Cookout's that high. I mean, I've never had a burger from.
To be fair, when I gave the ranking, I was hammered.
That was like as soon as you said "to be fair," I'm like, oh yeah. Okay.
Now you like wake up after drinking, you're like, did I make any mistakes? Like any regrets, whatever. My regret was like, I think I ranked Cookout too high. Like that was my like one regret.
You're like, oh,
I was very responsible in every other facet in Charlotte. Very fun town, by the way.
Didn't we previously say that like Cookout just had like sides or whatever? Or like Jack said that.
I definitely said that.
Yeah, dude, I got 2 corn dogs on the side. You get 2 sides, and I got 2 corn dogs on the side of my burger.
Wait, I didn't even know they had burgers there. I thought
That's
it was,
why I was
it
like,
was just exclusively sides.
I didn't even know they had burgers.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, you.
I mean, I
can
would
get,
imagine they'd have burgers, but like,
dude, it's good. The Cookout sauce, like you get Cookout style, and I don't know what exactly that is, but then I got Cookout sauce on the side, and the Cookout sauce may be like one of my favorite sauces. Like, Cookout's only like kind of like the Appalachian area, I think. Or not in the South too. It's like a South kind of like burger thing. I think it stretches up to Kentucky, and then it might go to Texas. I'm not quite sure, but very popular in the Carolinas. Bill's raising his hand. Yes, Bill.
So do you think In-N-Out might knock Swenson?
Whoa, I don't know. So that's the thing is like Bill and I put up a generational organization. Sorry, I keep looking at this camera. Bill, and it's not even filming me. Bill and I put up generational scheduling. So listen to this. This is crazy. I'm going to Seattle tomorrow morning on Alaskan Airlines. 5 hours later, I'm flying on Delta from Seattle to Denver. It's a multi-leg trip, so this is so boring unless you like flight things and organization. But I just never am organized, so I feel like I got to say it. And then the same booking, I'm flying the next day from Denver to Salt Lake City to Albuquerque. A third booking is Bill and John Ventura going from Cleveland to Albuquerque, and a fourth booking is 3 of us going back. And Bill and I figured this out. Like we were together probably an hour and a half. And we just couldn't figure out because certain cities don't have In-N-Out or Fatburger or Whataburger. I'm like, if I'm going out there, like we have to nail all these cities. So that's what we kind of came up with. And this was like in the matter of like 10 minutes or something. So it was just like chef's kiss on like organization. What was your question?
I don't remember. Oh, In-N-Out? If it's
So it will In-N-Out knock off Swenson's or anything else. There's a chance. So anyways, what the point of this organization is, we almost didn't do In-N-Out because I was like, well, I ate there every hour for 24 hours recently, like at the beginning of last month. But I was like, that's a cop out. And if like I'm already going out west, like we just got to figure out a city. So we were down to like Phoenix or Las Vegas or even like Los Angeles. And we landed on, we want to do a music video in Albuquerque. So that's why we're going to Albuquerque. Very excited. We got a pretty cool Airbnb. I think we found a band there that's going to play, but they like committed and then decommitted. And now I think they're committed again, like the transfer portal. Wow. So like an actual band from Albuquerque is going to be my fake band in the middle of the desert for a music video.
I was like, you're getting a place and you're having a band come over and perform for you. I was like, what?
Sultan.
Dude, speaking of Michael Jackson, there was like, I think his like going rate was like $1 million for like birthday parties, and he would just like play. I forget, but there was like just like moguls that would like hire him, and he would perform.
Dude, I would too.
For $1 million if you got it.
Absolutely.
I would 100%.
Dude, you had to pay him $1 million for him to be a creep. Unreal.
We should talk about our sex dungeon.
Bill said we should talk about. So I just said how cool our Airbnb is, and then Bill was like, "Yeah, let's talk about our sex dungeon Airbnb." I'm unsure if it's a sex dungeon. Bill's got a photo. Can you send it to Jack for him to pull up?
I thought you were talking about the Airbnb that you got where you guys got filmed. I thought you had an update on that.
No, I don't have an update.
Okay.
I don't have an update.
Oh, God.
I don't think I'm gonna. I'm gonna pursue it.
Fuck.
They got you on there. All right, let's put it in the
I don't want people to see me though. That's the issue. Dude, I don't know what I was doing.
want to know if someone is seeing
No, because now I would have to find out what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing.
The lawyers probably had the footage.
We definitely.
Yeah, but that's like they have like 4 years worth of footage. Do you think they're like have watched all of it?
Probably.
That many guests.
The fuck, guys? Fuck you guys.
Why?
Do you think this is a sex dungeon? This is what John said.
The fuck is this?
If something isn't shaped like a square, John thinks it's a fucking sex dungeon.
Is this a fucking?
Oh, it doesn't have 90-degree angles. It's a sex dungeon. Shut up, John.
What part about this is?
It does kind of look like a sex dungeon, though, if I'm going to be honest.
I don't know what.
It's a sex dungeon.
I don't know what you guys think is a sex dungeon.
No, Bill and I aren't saying that. It's John.
This looks like you have like a lot of fuck you money.
Well, dude, we saw the like price and we're like, oh my God, it's so expensive. There's no way. But they changed like the ticket act or whatever so that you like the total price is seen at the beginning, like everything
Got
included.
a fucking gym. Sorry.
What?
Yeah, there's no pool.
Because that's what you want. A fucking hot tub in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, that was tough, Bill. There's a
I did see that.
it does snow. That there's a hot springs like 2 hours north, like in Taos.
Yeah, because that's what you want in the desert, hot springs.
If you guys
Yes.
go there, I'm gonna kill you.
If what?
Nothing.
What are you gonna kill us for?
Going to a hot spring.
Jack, you're being very
Before I
sus
get
right
there.
now. What
Oh,
the fuck,
we can
dude?
do. We also need to do like a Shipheads trip sometime. That would be pretty fun.
Trip heads.
I think we could go to the bowling alley.
We need to do a bowling alley one. That's Bill. Is what Bill said. Film an episode at the alley,
I agree.
just at the lanes. I like that. Well,
Back to Michael Jackson.
yeah, back to Michael.
Why are we going back
Jackson.
to Michael Jackson so
Because
much?
We had a segment.
yeah.
Have fun editing this, asshole.
God, this is gonna be brutal.
As Kendrick Lamar said, that dude gave us Billie Jean. You think he touched those kids?
Touched her.
When shit hits the fan, are you still a fan?
He touched Billy's jeans.
No, he didn't.
Please,
I'll go
begging
go
you.
through my spiel right now about why he
I'm
didn't do
begging
it.
you.
Bro just didn't get to have a childhood. That's why he liked hanging out with kids.
I agree. No, I agree. That's not a bad part. I totally agree.
Like, and his dad was abusive.
Incredibly abusive.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, bro.
I agree. No, I think that logic makes sense.
Also, you ever hang out with kids? They're fucking hilarious.
Dude,
like,
I want to be a children's author.
I don't know about you. I'm kidding.
All right, that's all right. Let's
No, I do.
settle
I
down.
do. I do. Seriously, I'm
I
gonna
think you
read
can do
like
it.
I'm gonna read like 50 to 100 children's books and like figure out like what works and what doesn't. It's like, oh, it's like what you already do already. Shut up.
We're
Right.
gonna be a children's yachter.
Nice. No, I'm gonna be a children's author, dude. And my dream is like read books at like libraries and preschools and like schools, just like to read to kids.
I want to get like a
Whoa.
Blu-ray copy of like the original, like, I don't know, 20 years of Sesame Street. Like the good shit, you know what I'm talking about? Like 80s, 90s, early 2000s Sesame Street.
Yeah, I mean, I would. Yeah,
I'm just going to play that for my kids.
I mean,
they're not
also-
going to be iPad kids.
Also don't pay attention to like, oh yeah, like this is where Sesame Street like really fell off the map. You know, season 21 is where they lost me.
No, it's still good. Well, I mean, they
are
just...
you good, dude?
Yeah, I was zipping
What
up
was
my pants.
that?
I was zipping up my pants. I
Why?
realized my fly was down.
Whoa.
Okay, my button was open. Your fly is down. Joey just had his
but
phone go off.
My
like some
camera
kind of alarm.
my camera is very like hard set like here. Like Bill can like zoom in directly on your belly button whenever
Oh, and
he
he
wants.
did. I
Yeah.
watched him zoom in on Johnny's belly button.
Dude.
You just gotta pay for that. What is that site called? Which one?
We can't tell it's him.
Right.
See, this is the problem with talking before the show is that we just say outrageous stuff and like we can't say this on the show, but
This
then
is
we
good co-
reference it.
This is good content though. I think.
My other one was
This is a good topic, so I think we need to think of more. This is a very good topic.
Yeah. Fucking Heisenberg. No, what the fuck is his name?
What?
Fucking
Walter White.
No, the fucking nuke guy.
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
I'm not even a movie guy.
But he's a person. He's
Did
not,
they make the bomb like based on the movie?
what?
Like the movie came out and then they. I'm just kidding.
The bomb was better.
It's like people say the book.
Yeah, I saw the bomb. It was better.
What would you ask?
Like with how the world is now, what would you still do it? Sort of a thing.
Yeah, I mean, that's a crazy question. Every one of these questions is so dark.
Well, I went there. You guys are like,
I mean, he said it. I was laughing.
I have one. I have another one.
all right.
It would be the Kanye. And my question
Alright.
would be, can you please shut the fuck up?
Nice. That's a great one, honestly. Yeah.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Damn.
Please.
That
We've had enough.
I think somebody actually does need to ask him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll definitely work too.
I think
Yeah.
sometimes you need to let the old die out. Kanye, Drake. It's just, you know.
Dude, you know what? This is a crazy question, but one that I actually want to ask. I want to ask Jesus a question.
I was gonna say, but I feel like that's cheating. I'm like, can I ask God?
I want to ask him like,
Careful.
no, what? Whoa. I said Jesus. You said Kanye. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I think I just want to be like, where? I don't know. Like, how many kids am I gonna have? When am I gonna get married?
No, I don't want.
Is everything gonna be okay? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean, though? That's the thing is, like, I feel like I'd want to have a conversation, but I don't know what I would ask.
I would just like to ask, like, what is the future of humanity gonna look like? Like, I'm not talking like 100 years from now. I'm talking like, when does it end?
Oh,
Because like, nobody is gonna be around like to even think about that. We hit a real pocket.
I'm pretty sure the guy who invented
God.
Salesforce thinks that he's gonna live forever.
You got a lot.
Or it
Of,
was not Salesforce. It was some other company. He's like, I'm gonna at least live till I'm 120, but I'm gonna achieve like immortality.
All right. That's straight out of BioShock right
I
there.
have had the thought where I'm like, I think it's possible in our time where we can put ourselves into a computer, and I'm like, I want to put myself in a computer and travel space like a fucking
Okay.
Star Wars person.
Or just like Ghost in the Shell.
But like, also, is that me? You know what I mean?
No.
Like when my
Lost.
body dies, is that a new me? Like, is that even me? We're getting real introspective here.
My
Yeah, it's
God.
getting like
These
Joe
are,
Rogan.
these are the questions I think about.
Bro,
I guess
we're-
when I thought of this, I thought of this topic, my answer was OJ, and then I didn't
And
think
then
of anything
it
else.
stopped
besides
right
that.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was it.
We just went from like OG Simpson to like, how long are we gonna live?
Did
As a species.
I'll ask,
species,
I'll ask
what
the
are we?
former queen of England, did you kill Princess Diana?
Oh.
Oh,
The answer is probably.
No, like the truth would be yes or no. Like,
Right.
I would ask
Just you say yes.
I would ask Princess Diana, what are your thoughts on Uber?
Why would you say it? Why?
Because like she passed away. It's like pretty dark. I should abort the joke. Abort joke. It's a Princess,
hold on.
Princess Diana.
Why? What, Uber?
Because she
Uber?
died in a limousine. She died in transit,
What?
being driven by somebody else.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Yeah,
like
now I'm
What are your-
figuring out.
what are your thoughts on Waymo?
Bill loves Waymo. I love Waymo too.
Like,
The
it
driverless
seems too scary.
Ubers, the driverless Ubers.
This is
Okay, let's do
I'd
another
have-
topic.
Amelia.
And we're done.
Amelia Earnhardt. What are your thoughts on seafood? What are your thoughts on crabs?
What? Why I don't get it?
Like, there's like a conspiracy theory that like she was like eaten alive by crabs when she like crashed her plane or whatever.
Okay, so let's go to another topic. I want to do this one kind of quick, but you know how everybody is always like, "Oh, this school subject was this color,"
Yes.
and I feel like It's kind of funny because growing up, I was like, "Oh, I'm the only one that has this experience," but it turns out that everybody was like, "This subject is this color, this subject is that color." So I wanted to go through real quick what school subject is what color. We're gonna do math, science, social studies, English, and then like Spanish/foreign language.
Okay.
What about like PE?
No.
You don't have a folder.
But you don't have like a folder for it though. Like I would say the 5 are like math, science, social studies, English, and then like a foreign language. I had
Right.
Spanish, but people could have taken other ones.
All right, well, let's do it.
I can barely speak English.
Let's go right through it, young buck.
Well, I think we all know.
We should have to choose as a unit, like a Shipheads unit.
Well, I think
family.
we can all collectively agree on this one that I already know.
Okay.
Science is green.
Science is green.
Science is green
Science
for sure.
is for sure green.
Although
Specifically biology.
English,
I agree.
English, I also like being green, but
Yeah.
if I'm picking, it's going to be science every time.
Okay, so what do you think English is?
I want to say like blue, light blue.
I'm gonna say blue. Let's
Yeah.
just say blue.
Blue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now we're gonna go to social studies. Yellow.
Yeah, I was, yes.
I think we all agree.
Nice.
And then obviously,
Math.
is red.
See this. No.
Math
I
is
agree.
red.
Everyone thinks math is red, but then I had Spanish as red, like a foreign language.
That's what I was thinking. I think foreign languages is red.
I think, man.
What would you do for math? Like,
I said orange for math. Orange was always mine for math.
I don't know
But
about-
most people say
never
math
had
is
orange.
red. So if you
Yeah.
want to go red for math, we can. So what is Spanish? Purple. There's orange.
Yeah, I'd go like a purple. Like usually you have like a purple in there.
Okay,
And
I'll do
I
that.
think purple is.
I'll do that. I'm not mad about that.
I also like purple for social studies, but
Yeah, yellow makes. I don't know why yellow makes
yellow.
sense.
It's
yellow,
like
yellow,
books.
orange, or purple for social studies.
Okay, so comment if we got that correct. I think we did.
I think we have to we nailed it. 10 out of
We
10.
fucking nailed the social studies, man. That was crazy.
But ultimately, it doesn't matter. Like it's your opinion's your opinion, man. It's just like your opinion, man.
All right, Big Lebowski.
Also, it's like one thing that always blows my mind is like, all right, what color is Heads right there? What color is the font from Heads?
Yellow.
Bill, can you show it? People know what the logo is probably.
Yeah.
God, Bill, can you fucking move any slower?
Bill's like, shit, do I have to?
God.
It's
Yellow.
yellow.
Okay, but my question is like, do I see yellow the way that you guys see yellow?
Well, yeah. I love that question because it's such a stupid question, but also no. It's such a
never
stupid
know the
thing.
answer.
It's such a stupid question, but it is like, yeah, it makes sense. Like,
This is really getting like Joe
is that
Rogan.
like I see that as green, but like my green could be fucking purple to you.
Right. Like, you'll never know.
Yeah.
You can't show it. What?
I love that question. You're just hitting a blunt. Like, do you guys see yellow the way I see it?
I mean,
Bro,
that's
it's
like
true.
It's
It's
a question.
crazy question. Like just like imagining like fucking, it's a different color.
I don't know, man.
I do think ultimately black and white is the same for everybody
I would agree.
because it's like the absence and the all-encompassing.
Yeah, it's like the opposite spectrums. One's like the absence, and I forget what white is. Oh, is it all that is all encompassing?
Yeah, I
is
believe
white?
so.
Okay, that is wild.
Right.
Well, we could talk about that forever. Let's go into another one. You last week we were supposed to talk about best sports trophies, and
Yes.
we ran out of time. So I kind of want to talk about it now. So
I
we
got
make
an
sure we
intro.
get in. Okay, go ahead.
So, with the NBA coming to a close, the NHL coming to a close, PGA Tour, I don't know if you guys watch that.
Watch Masters, yeah.
It's championship season.
It is.
And I'd like to figure out what sport has the best trophy. There's a lot of them out there, and I think we are the ones that need to figure it out.
Okay, so I want to go first because I feel like there's one clear-cut consensus.
I think I was about to say
Trophy.
Okay.
Do
I'd
we
love to
all
hear
want
it.
to say it?
Yeah, we'll start at the same time.
Well, I'll let you guys go.
All right, you and me.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Australian Open.
Stanley Cup trophy.
What?
Stanley Cup.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, Stanley Cup.
Is it you also?
1,000%. Dude,
Yeah.
they
Drink out of
they
it.
pass. Yes, that's literally the reason. Is
Like
they
it's a
pass it
timber
around,
boot.
and there's always some person just like shotgunning out of this trophy.
Yeah, like it's a fucking what do you pronounce it? Like some kind of boot. Like
Timberland.
Timberland boot. Thank you.
I think I don't
Beautiful.
agree with that at all. That's called
And
shoey.
the fact that like every team is then added onto it. Like it's not like, oh, here's a new trophy that's clean for you guys. No, it's the same trophy. Put the champion's name on it. Next year it might go to somebody else, and they're gonna put their name on it, and it keeps going. That's why
and it's the same trophy every year.
same trophy.
That's a nice looking trophy.
It's a really nice looking
They
trophy.
keep adding on.
Do they just? It must be so durable, dude. Because so many people just like are drinking with it and swimming with it and passing it around.
right? Yeah, I mean,
I want to do like a very tiny tangent, very tiny. I really like how like out of like the big four major sports, like 3 of them have like significant names for like your championship. Baseball, World Series, Hockey, Stanley Cup Finals, NFL Super Bowl, and then you have the NBA Finals. It's like,
That's
wow.
the Larry O'Brien trophy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like they don't call the playoffs, like they call the playoffs NBA playoffs.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like NFL
yeah.
playoffs.
Well, but then the championship is Super Bowl, baseball World Series, hockey, Stanley Cup
NBA
Finals,
Finals.
and then
I see.
NBA Finals.
What's hockey's?
Stanley Cup playoffs.
Oh my God.
I guess. Yeah.
This guy.
I will say, dude, getting a gold
dumb.
medal like in the Olympics has to
Right?
be nuts. Like that's technically a trophy.
Yeah.
Dude, even getting bronze in the Olympics is like, God damn, I accomplished something.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Still, you got on the podium. The college football national championship, it's just like a glass football.
I know.
It's so pristine. It's so
Dude,
beautiful.
I would love to just sit on the couch and just like, football spin it all day.
How long do you think you'd have it before it break? I'm gonna say 7 minutes for me.
I'll give him
It's a
11.
long time.
I'll give him a week.
I'd say I'd give myself a whole day. Like the first day, I'm just not gonna really touch it. Maybe but then the
Because you know,
second
one
day, I'm
time
like,
you're gonna have people over and you're gonna be like 3-4 drinks in, and you're like, "Hey, want to see my trophy?"
Who wants to toss the pigskin?
dude, imagine if I Gronk spiked this.
Oh my God. Just get shattered ceramic.
Yeah. I do. So it's funny that we all kind of agree. Stanley Cup.
Stanley
is
Cup
the-
for sure.
Oh, for sure.
What inspired me to ask this question though is a newcomer, and it might be my new favorite trophy. I don't know if you've seen this. Korean baseball, they have a sword as the trophy.
Oh my God.
They get an actual sword. Like that is freaking phenomenal. Look
How
at
big that sword is.
It's gigantic, dude.
Dude, the biggest sword I've ever seen. Pause.
Dude, what a great trophy. That thing must be like 9 feet tall
I know.
Dude, that's
or more.
it's insane.
Fucking come on, computer.
Good work, Jack.
It's not. Hey,
It is
it's not me.
crashing out right now. It's being kind of weird.
I love that phrase, crashing out. I think just learned it last week. It's so good.
You learned it? It seems like a pretty normal phrase.
Yeah, but it's like getting steam.
It's getting traction, dude.
Yeah.
Right? Like
Oh my God.
This is Korean baseball.
yes.
Where it's like you pull out the Master Sword and like Zelda.
Like look at that thing. It's like
Because like having a trophy is cool, but then that's different because it's like it's a sword.
right. And the fact that like you get it, like it's like you could buy that sword, yes, but like the fact that like that's the trophy, you're like, yeah, I won a baseball championship. There's the trophy. It's just a sword hung up on your
Sword,
wall.
man.
Yeah, you're just fucking holding up like you're He-Man.
Look at that. Yeah, look at them holding it up. And they're
He's
just-
him, man.
It's. I just think that's. I was
so
like,
good.
wow, that's pretty freaking awesome.
I gotta think that sword is like really nice too.
Oh yeah, that's what I mean. Like
Like,
there's
it's not
probably
just
like
like a plastic one you get at
real
Target.
fucking jewel, like
Halloween-
made out of
Halloween.
silver, like.
Yeah, we need more practical trophies, I would say. Like ones that look really nice in the display case, but then also ones that like if you have to go into battle,
Right, dude.
you have a sword.
It's crazy. That makes the Stanley Cup look like an absolute bitch. Like
I
what
mean-
a fucking trophy.
It's a great trophy.
But
Nice.
Nice.
that's funny, like that we all just kind of Stanley Cup is the best
Stanley Cup.
trophy.
No contest.
I think it's just because they do so much stuff with it.
Right. It's definitely like around.
Like the NBA Finals, like the Larry O'Brien Trophy is very sacred, I would say. Same thing with the World Series Trophy, and then I would probably say the Super Bowl as well. But then the Stanley Cup, there's like, yeah, let's drink out of it. Like it's the most Canadian shit ever.
Love it.
It's incredible.
I will say there's a couple of golf trophies that are like those shield looking things like that you would hang up, but those are pretty clean.
Oh yeah.
Having like a couple of those on your wall.
Well, like it's not just like like I think like the trophy, like for like golf is like really like the gold jacket.
Well,
You know what
yeah,
I mean?
That is a huge symbol of that's
the Masters.
iconic.
Wait,
It's like
is it gold jacket or green jacket?
green jacket?
Green jacket. Sorry.
Gold jacket's for the Hall of Fame,
Pro Football Hall of Fame,
yeah.
which is still cool. But I would. All right, here's a question now: which jacket's better, the green jacket from the Masters or the gold jacket for the Pro Football Hall of Fame? Hot take: I think it's the green jacket.
That's not really
Really?
a hot take. I agree. Like
I was gonna go with the gold jacket.
But here's the thing: anybody can win the Masters. Like I know, and not anybody, but like you don't have to put up like decades worth of like pedigree golf
Right. You don't have to,
to
be in
get the
Right.
jacket.
You don't have to be in the gym like
you could be the best
bodybuilder.
person on the course for 4 days
Right.
and then suck the rest of your life.
Absolutely.
The Hall of Fame, if you were good for 4 days, you would be
Not considered.
NBC.
Johnny Manziel.
Yeah.
Nice.
Damn. Johnny Manziel just catching strays.
I love Johnny Manziel.
Dude, it was such a phenomenon.
time.
Yeah.
Do you think which jacket do you think?
I like the gold trophy. I mean, come on. It's a little bit of swag with the gold, you know? The green is like...
It is. It does go
The
hard.
green's nice though, dude. A Masters jacket.
Like, I feel like it only works because of its status, though. Like, I know it's very stupid and, like, whatever, but, like, it doesn't work. It's like a green jacket doesn't work.
I mean, it does. Like, it does sound stupid. Like, what are you kidding me? Like, I don't get a trophy. I just get a fucking jacket. But like, it's just like...
Well, I
They
just...
definitely
nice looking
do get
jacket.
a jacket. I think they get a jacket. I mean,
They-
a trophy.
trophy. They get another jacket. Buy one, get one.
I agree. I don't know if it works,
Do you know what I like?
but it only works in that scenario. Like if you have a green jacket, you're like, oh, I'm a legend. Like
Yeah.
nobody has a green jacket.
Right.
People got gold shit all the time. Kinda. I don't know.
I do like the tradition of the Masters where the winner then gets to pick the dinner for like next year or whatever. I do love that.
I do like that too.
It's like,
I didn't know that's sick.
yeah, it's so like just going through some of the ones like that people have done. It's pretty cool.
That was a great segment. I really like that. Before I forget,
Banger segment.
last week we had talked about we had Culver's on the show, and we were discussing
Weird.
how Bill enjoyed his Culver's, and he said he was unwell and he might have to go to the bathroom twice the next day. Bill, did you go to the bathroom twice the next day? No. You still did one? Like
Said
it
no.
didn't. It didn't even skip a beat. You just like went to the bathroom once.
He was like,
Really?
That's wild.
He was like suffering.
You
He was
were-
like, God damn
Yeah,
it.
he was worried. He's like, I might have to go. I might have to go poop twice. You were joking?
Classic.
How do you only go once a day?
Classic deflection. Yeah, I was kidding.
Never twice.
It's never twice.
Damn. OCD.
If it's twice, you're not doing good. You're sick.
I have food poisoning if I go twice.
If he has food poisoning if he goes twice, that's crazy.
Buddy.
Dude, this is so funny because if men talk about the Stanley Cup, it's hockey. If women talk about the
wait.
Stanley Cup, it's that.
I was actually
Hang
while
on,
I was
hang
while
on,
I was looking
hang
it
on.
up, I was like,
Hold a sec.
is
Stanley
the
Cup.
Stanley Cup the same Stanley like
There's no way, like same brand.
right?
There's no.
Stanley Cups are just water bottles.
It's so insane that you search Stanley Cup and that's what came up. Are those cups that every woman on the planet has?
That is absurd. Like,
Does Brooke have one?
But they suck, so she's got something else.
speaking of suck,
Why do
water.
they suck? Yeah, because of the straw or
They leak.
Bars.
That's the biggest one. They leak.
leak?
They leak water everywhere.
Leak.
You can't dump them upside down.
Wait, hold on. They leak water everywhere. Isn't that the point of a cup so it doesn't leak?
No. You gotta get spillless.
So, whoa. You have to get a spillless cup?
Now,
What are you talking about? That's the point of a cup.
Jack's fucking holding it above his computer. I'm having a panic attack right
Stop,
now.
Jack. Stop.
Dude.
Stop.
We need that computer for content.
I've switched to the Owala.
A wall.
Everybody on here has switched to a Walla. You have a Walla?
I have a wall.
I got this.
I have a plastic water bottle because apparently I hate the planet.
Ooh, pussy.
I got this from work. I don't know what it is. I think it's like an off-brand Stanley, but I think it's made better.
It's terrorism.
It's off-brand but made better.
Yeah,
Do you say it's terrorism?
I said it's terrorism. That's terrorism.
probably.
That's terrorism.
Are you cosplaying?
It's fine until it's pierced.
Damn.
Oh, really?
They all do, yeah.
Dude.
Awesome.
I keep messing with the microphone. I keep catching myself.
Bars.
It's a really bad habit of mine. Okay, let's go to another segment. We're gonna do.
Songs.
Okay, let's do. Let's think of a perfect song that was ruined by one moment. So one song where you're like, it's perfect, but one moment ruined it. I don't know why I had to say it again.
Here, I'll say it. Like I'm the one that I'm the one that brought up the topic.
All right, look at that camera. Just look at us or something.
All right, so guys, let's name a song that could be perfect, except it's ruined by one part.
Nice.
I feel like you have something in mind.
I do.
I feel like
That's how
you
Johnny works.
brought this up.
It's a shame because like I love this song, but I can't listen to it anymore. The song is "Juicy" by Biggie Smalls, and it's a perfect song. It's incredible. The only problem is Diddy is in the background with his ad libs. He's just going the entire time. It's all good. It's all good. It's just like it's droning on in my ears. I'm like, dude, can you please?
Baby.
Can someone please eliminate his ad libs? It's ruining this amazing song.
I want to say too that Johnny's had this opinion for a very, very long time before we now know
Before
about
the Diddy thing.
Oh, dude, he said this like
Yeah.
I remember Johnny
Wow.
saying this like 10 years ago.
Wow.
Johnny saw the
Hate
vision.
that part. Hate that part.
The
It
part
sucks.
where it's like
Johnny's
so
not like
good,
Diddy
baby.
for a long time.
So good. That part?
So good. So good.
might
Shut
have-
the fuck up,
You might have
Diddy.
to play it for me afterwards.
Man, worst thing Diddy's ever done.
That's crazy. This was pretty.
Joey's like, God damn, we may or may not have to
That
leave that in.
this was honestly hard for me to find a song that was like not good. Like,
Appreciate you going second then. You really said it. Nice.
you want to? You got it. I mean, I have it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, nobody is gonna know it. It's "Raise Your Weapon" by Dead Mouse. The girl singer in it is like, there's just a couple of parts where she's kind of pitchy on it, and you're like, okay.
What do you mean by that? Like her voice is annoying, or is it?
Like, yeah, like it seems like it might not be the exact right note, and her voice is kind of annoying when she sings it. I could play it for you. It's like she goes, "Raise your weapon." It's like,
Well, if it was like that, then yeah, I don't
Warriors.
yeah,
It
no,
sounds like
it's- I did
warriors.
a pretty good job of that, to be honest.
I'm happy. I'm happy you did. Yeah, I'll need to listen to it after, so we don't get DMCA'd.
I thought you were gonna bring up, like,
I'm just gonna play that part.
I thought
play
you
it
were.
right now.
I thought you were gonna bring up the Mac Miller song where,
Oh,
he's, just,
that-
where he's just like moaning at the end.
Absolutely, yeah. No.
What song is that?
Fight the Feeling, Mac Miller and Kendrick Lamar. The last 30 seconds uninterrupted of the song is just moaning. It's like it's a phenomenal song, and then for whatever reason, tacked onto the end, it's like 30 seconds of uninterrupted just moaning by a woman, and you're like okay, like you can't play that.
Tell everybody the
unreal.
story about how you were DJing church bingo, and the last you had that song on the playlist.
Yes. No, I was working at like a food place, and like, you know, it's my speaker and I got it there, and you know, there's a bunch of like I'm managing the counter, and like there's a bunch of like high school girls working in the back, and like that part comes on, and you forget about it because like I'm like working up front, and then you're just like, you kind of hear it faintly off in the back. You're like, oh fuck, fucking forgot. Because I just play like it's on my like songs, and you like it would just it would
Wait,
occasionally run through.
was this church bingo?
No, I just said
no,
that.
no.
I made it up.
That would have
I
been
made it
fun.
up.
It would have been
Yeah.
I made
funnier.
it up.
Church bingo would probably go hard.
Not with that song.
Well, no,
that
definitely
song.
not that
Church
song.
bingo for sure would
Too
go
hard. That's
Dude.
song me, sure.
Bingo with senior citizens.
Bro, give me some comfy sweats, big ass pair of sunglasses, and a water bottle, and I'll be set. Just fucking.
Love
Hell yeah.
that.
Love
Wii
it.
Sports with the elderly would be sick too. We gotta do a pod at the. We said bowling alley. We should go to a senior like assisted living center.
All right. I feel like
Cool.
I think that'd be sick.
they don't care about our content, but
It's like what's like
Probably
everything.
fair.
Okay, did you have one?
I did. Now this one's gonna. I don't know. This might be a hot take. You guys might not like this one at all.
Just that's
But
where
I'm gonna say "Crazy Train" by Ozzy Osbourne, and the part that ruins the song is literally everything after the intro. It is one of the greatest intros in rock history, and the rest of the song is such an unbelievable letdown. Like,
I can't even think about it.
and then it just goes, it's just so bad.
Crazy. I mean,
I do. I like.
that's how it goes.
I do agree. Like the intro is like way better than anything.
So
that comes
much
off
better.
Yeah.
after it.
I was like trying to think of like other ones that would resemble that, like hot takes of things that had like great intros. I was like Enter Sandman by Metallica, but then I was like, no, but I like the rest of the song.
Right. Yeah.
It arguably maybe almost gets better.
I have a very hot take.
I'm ready.
All right.
Zombie.
Don't you dare.
Zombie. And like the party's like, oh. I'm like, dude.
Oh, Zombie by Cranberries.
The voice cracks. Like, it's a little too much. The rest of the song rules.
Yeah, because like one, she really leans into like the voice cracks.
I'm just like,
Especially at the
It's called
end.
emotion, Johnny. Learn a thing.
Like I said, the rest of the song is amazing. It's an incredible song about, the Irish.
The zombies.
It's like an incredible
the
protest
zombies.
song.
I
But it's
think
like-
you know what I think happened is that her voice accidentally cracked, but the producer was like, "I like that, keep doing it." And she's
it's
like,
like yeah, it's like it's giving
fire.
the raw emotion of it.
it's giving.
Did you find? Oh, wait.
Don't look at
Why
that.
are you looking up new health insurance?
No, I didn't. I want to get new glasses, so I was looking at what provider
okay.
is.
All right, so you're looking up Stanley Cup trophy. How did it get its name? Oh, I thought you were looking up. Is it the same maker, like Stanley Cup?
Well, it's the same answer either way. You're gonna find out.
Okay.
I mean, I just looked it up. Friggin' named after Lord Frederick Arthur Stanley, who was the 16th Earl of Derby and
What is-
Governor General of Canada in 1888.
Wow.
Did not know that.
Earl of Derby. What the
Yes.
hell is that?
Lord Frederick Arthur Stanley, 16th Earl of Derby.
Read the original name for the Stanley Cup.
The Dominion
Stanley.
Hockey Challenge Cup.
Yes.
Doesn't roll off the tongue.
I did know that.
No, I would say
actually.
you did.
Lame.
Yeah.
How did you know that?
Trivia. I don't know.
Jack does do
Sick.
trivia.
That's sick.
Oh,
Whoa.
dude, I won trivia for the first time the other day.
Really?
Hey,
Kelsey and I
Dan.
played music trivia down in Columbus, and out of 40 teams, we won music trivia. So like
40 teams.
Woo.
That's a.
So, and I would say probably 35 were active like the whole time. So mostly 35, but
That's still.
it's one of those music trivias where it's like stressful. It's not like you have like seconds to answer. It's multiple choice, but the quicker you answer, the more points you get. It starts at 100, then it like goes down for 20 seconds to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I did too until we won, and we almost choked. Yeah, Bill said I was gonna. What?
You
He always joke.
adjust
All
your
right, Bill.
microphone.
Oh, adjust my
That's
microphone.
the. How do you guys not know this? The
Finally,
international symbol.
He does it for someone else. Let's go.
Bill's just
yes.
fucking, like, I don't know, hogging over there. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Dude,
I don't know
he's
what that means.
Cranktastic.
So, dude, the last 3 questions are like fill in the lyrics. They're all multiple choice except for the end.
Right.
And the second to last one, I forget what it was. I messed up one word. Like I got it right. Oh, it was wake me up before you go. And I don't want to miss it when you hit that high or whatever it is. And I said like the wrong word. I still don't know what it was. But we were up by enough points to be like, okay, if we get the last answer correct, we win. But if we don't, then we choke and lose. We led the entire time. There's 64 questions. And we almost lost the last one. But guess what the last song was?
what?
The Pokemon theme song.
Destiny.
And
Destiny.
the line was, I know it's my destiny. I literally typed in, I know it's our destiny. And it has to be exact. So we would have gotten it wrong. But I was like, no. It's my destiny. And I typed that in and we won.
I hate that it has to be like that exact. Like it's A, my, B, R. Like just say Destiny.
I know, but we did type it in too. It had to be perfect. It had to be spelled perfectly.
Nice
because
job,
it like
bro.
auto-populates. Yeah,
It's
it
like
was
some
tough.
real shit. Like my trivia is like maybe 4 or 5 teams, and you can spell it wrong. He's like, if it's close enough.
But that's the best trivia. I like that. The music trivia was, dude, Kelsey's like, I had a lot of fun. I was like, I didn't.
I was.
We won, and that was a great
stressed the
feeling, but I
entire
was
time.
really stressed. Dude, I was tired.
Just like I need a towel. I'm sweating so
We
much.
will do like if there's like a tie, because everyone gets the same amount of points. If there's a tie, you can either do rock paper scissors or guess that tune.
Wow.
Do you guys do music trivia?
No, we have. I mean, there's occasionally there's
Oh,
like
so just the last question is
themes like if it's a tie, so like team 10 has 5 points, team 10 or I fuck
no
that
Jake
up.
Paul.
That's very funny. Imagine like you're killing it in like trivia, and then like you arbitrarily win it by like a game of like rock paper scissors, just like a chance,
That's-
a game of luck.
Yeah, no, it's the best.
It's hilarious.
It's the best.
It is the best because you get to that point. I like that. You sell it real quick.
We had there's occasionally themes. Like the last one they did was Harry Potter, and there's like a little girl that won it. I think it was like her and her mom or whatever, maybe her aunt.
Hermione.
But they won the thing, and we know the guy who runs it, so he's over talking to us towards the end of it, and she comes up and gives him like a tip or whatever, like $20 or whatever. We all instantly go, rigged.
Damn.
I mean, she didn't really know what the hell was going on, but
It's just all gaslighting her.
it was really
It's not
good.
gaslighting. It was a joke.
We were all,
Just
we were all
like, rig,
joking. And then,
rig.
you know,
Not everything is gaslighting, dude.
No, it's
That
not.
is good.
they're just all like buying you off directly in front of us.
Lobbyists,
Wow,
dude. Lobbyists. Politics.
Yeah.
Politics
Oh,
as
man.
usual.
Trivia politics, man.
How are you doing on time? Oh my God, we're almost at an hour.
Wow.
Dude.
How much are we cutting out?
We're
a
cutting
great
out at least a couple minutes, so we can go. We can do kind of one more if you want.
It was
I think
the,
one more would be good. I don't remember what the thing.
Favorite vacation trip.
Yeah.
That's what it would be. So, guys, what's your favorite vacation you've ever been on? Or I guess a memorable one.
Memorable one.
Memorial.
Yeah. Did anyone die on your vacation?
Did someone die on yours?
No.
If you say some bullshit like Panama City Beach or something, dude,
fuck you.
you like cross it off.
Well, I was gonna say the Outer Banks.
That's different. It's not PCB
How's it different?
because it's better.
Okay.
It's like, well, it's like the time we went on spring break.
Cheating.
The reason it was memorable is, I mean, it was a good time. It was with like my family and like couple family friends. But the most memorable part was the hurricane that went directly over us.
Oh,
Whoa.
whoa,
Yeah.
damn.
I think it was Hurricane Arthur.
Fuck that shit, dude.
No, it was sick.
No, but okay,
What?
Okay,
It was sick.
but also like a hurricane named Arthur.
Oh,
Nobody's gonna evacuate. It has to be some crazy name
everyone evacuated.
Hurricane.
besides you guys.
Hurricane Bob.
we were there, and we were like, we don't know, what are we gonna do? Like, and we were kind of like, you know, you're by the beach when they kind of got like a cul-de-sac of houses. The one house was having a rager. I mean, it's older people, but you know, they're all a bunch of people hanging out in there. Meanwhile, like everyone else is like leaving. Like I could see the bridge and like all the car lights are leaving. We're like, what the? So we talked to them. They're like, yeah, we live here. It's like a category 2. It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be 1 by the time it comes close. It's gonna be fine. Like just park your cars up on the sand dunes in case of flooding. You'll be fine. And it was fine. It was cool that you could, since the houses down there are like on stilts, you know, you could feel it.
Stilts?
Rocking the house. Yeah.
It was cool though. Like you and
So cool.
And
Really?
the eye came over, so I stuck my hand outside while it was going on and felt like my hand got sandblasted.
whoa.
My God.
But when the eye came over, it was so weird because it was like there was wind, but like it was no direction. So like there was like you could see like water droplets, like, you know, little mist kind of like floating through the air. Just
Yeah.
like it had no real direction. It was just kind of like, it was cool.
Oh my God.
And we went the next day. We went to the neighbor's pool because they had left.
So you were just squatting the next
Oh
day.
yeah,
Just
we
trespassing.
were trying to get the hot tub to work too. Yeah, we couldn't get it to work.
Trespassing
I
on
think
the
you needed to turn it on
abandoned
inside.
Did you went inside?
No, the door's locked.
Oh, I thought you said you went inside to try to turn it on. I'm like,
No.
we
Tried.
Because the door's locked. You knew.
Yeah, I tried.
you attempted to go
Well,
in.
yeah, I want to turn the hot tub on. It's a rental house, you know. There's strangers in there every other weekend.
I know it probably didn't happen.
Yeah, but they're paying for it.
I know it probably didn't happen like this, but it'd be
I'm
so.
paying for the other one.
It would probably be like
No, I
so
wasn't.
funny. It would be so funny if you just did all of that during the hurricane. You're like, I'm trying to get in to use the hot tub, and like there's a category 2 store, you idiot.
That was also where I got a tank top from the hot dog place called King Tut's Wiener Hut.
What?
Heard that? Why have I heard that place?
I've
King
definitely
Tut's
mentioned
wiener,
it.
hey yo.
I've definitely mentioned it before.
Love King Tut.
It says King Tut's Wiener Hut on the back, and then foot-long members club on the front.
Wow.
Damn.
It's
I'm
pretty
definitely not. I'm not in that club.
awesome. It's
Should
pretty,
be. Should be.
You never had a foot-long?
What do you mean?
What do you mean by that?
What's your best vacation?
Every day's a vacation.
Yeah,
so
true. Your whole life's a vacation. You
Stressful for some reason today. I just don't. I have no organization. When I'm not organized, I'm very stressed.
yeah. It's
But then I'm like, wait, my life is cool. Just like take a break. And then I do, and I feel good.
When's the last time you took like a real vacation that wasn't going somewhere to shoot content?
February I went to Florida for a week, but I got
right.
like 5 or 6 days, but I got food poisoning like for 2 of them.
Sick.
Kind of sucked.
Bold
Awesome.
tricks.
Those are the 5 bullet tricks you had.
He said 7.
It was the 5
It
bullet
was
tricks.
8. I had 8 bowls of tricks.
It's always changing. It's like 5.
Oh,
7,
I
8.
always have tricks in Florida. It was the oysters I had. They were raw and they're typically fine, but there was like a thing going around with oysters in like Louisiana and parts of that was 100% it. Dude, you ever like, not to talk about our bowels too much, but since I fucking already do, you ever have that problem when you don't like you're about to throw up, but then you're about to shit your pants at the same time? And it's like, I don't know which one I have to do more right now.
Have you ever done both? I have.
I did,
South
and I
Park.
had to because I had to pick one.
Food poisoning.
Yeah, it sucks.
On the toilet, throwing up into a bag.
Yes, and then shitting your pants.
I mean, diarrhea.
Shitting-
Diarrhea is the
Coming out of
shitting of vomiting.
Yeah, it's. I mean, that's
Vomiting is-
it's
vomiting
very
is
true.
shit. No, vomiting. I don't know.
But I think if I had to pick like a favorite vacation, I can't. I don't know if I can pick
New
like one
Orleans.
exactly. New Orleans was very fun. That was definitely a vacation
God.
disguised as a video, disguised as a tax write off.
Right.
But that was a really really fun vacation. We went to New Orleans in November for the Browns Saints game. That part sucked.
That was the worst part of
But then
it.
I was like, we're already here, like doing fun stuff in New Orleans. So that was definitely one of my favorites ever. But I really enjoyed just like the vacations we go on for like Easter break and stuff like that. We go to Hilton Head and Savannah, and just like because you're in school and you go there every day, certain regimen. Like I haven't had like a certain regimen or a routine like that in a very very long time. So it's just very fun to like every year you look forward to going to the beach, and you. Bless you, and you drive like 2 hours or 12 hours down from Cleveland to go to Hilton Head and Savannah. And it's just like you kind of just have your whole life ahead of you as a kid, and you're just like, this is exciting, like, I love this. And
Right.
it just,
You don't have any worries of the
no,
world.
there's literally zero worry on that. Because like right now on vacation, like for me, I'm always thinking about the next project, the next thing. Like I can't just turn off my brain. I'm always thinking about stuff.
Right.
It's fun stuff. Like content is very, very fun, but it's like my brain is never fully turned off.
Yeah.
Where at that point, you don't really know what you're doing. Like
It's like planning.
You basically have no concept of money. So like you're like, I got to go here.
yeah, your parents pay for
Exactly, yeah.
everything.
Parents have the stress.
Exactly.
For sure. But then, at that point, it's just like, oh, like your only troubles are like, do I go to the pool or the beach there? Do I do beach then pool or pool then beach? And then we played paddleball on the beach, and then we would go to fun restaurants on the island. It was just that was the best. Those are definitely the best vacations.
Those are
Family vacations are always great.
Family vacations are
Family vacations
bangers.
I like them now a lot too because we're all moved out, and like I don't know,
Right.
when you live with your family, you like can get obviously very annoyed by them.
Yeah.
But I think as we start to go on our own ways, like we do, like today's Sunday, we'll do a Sunday family dinner after this, and we try to prioritize that, which is nice. We don't see each other like all the time. Now, all of us live in Cleveland, which is fantastic, but
Yeah.
stuff like that. Family vacations are great because especially like we're all really close with our cousins and stuff.
Yeah.
And dude, I like didn't know this, but like a lot of people aren't really close with their cousins and aunts. Like they hate them, and I'm like, how do you?
Yeah.
Like they're your cousins. Like that's
Right.
cool.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
I don't know.
Step up.
So people like you go on vacations with your cousins and like your grandma and everyone. So I'm like, yeah. Like I just thought it was like a normal thing that
Right.
people did because I just grew up with it. But we grew up with it.
Yeah, same.
That's fucking nuts.
I want to hear your answer. I'm very, and you can't. I mean, okay, if you want to, you can pick my answer. But
I'm not.
hell yeah, all right, perfect.
So Joey and I like our mom's side of the family, like the last like 4 years or whatever, we've gone down to Kentucky, and we're going back to my favorite vacation destination, which is it was this giant ass mansion. In like what part of Kentucky was it in?
Langley, so it's like Eastern Kentucky. So just to clarify really quick, my family, like my grandma's not like loaded. The reason why we go to Kentucky is because it's much cheaper to rent a bigger house because we have a big family.
Right.
It's like Kentucky, you can get like a mansion, a literal mansion for like the same price as
Pennies
we used
on
to
the
go
dollar.
into like Southwest Michigan for like a 6 to 7 bedroom condo. Like it's insane, and it's like the same price.
It's absolutely crazy, and the one we're going back to was like my personal favorite. Like the basement was like insane. Like there was like a theater. There were like poker tables like scattered all throughout. And then we slept like behind the theater.
Slept behind the theater. We did a bourbon tasting.
Bourbon tasting. Grandma threw up.
So
Grandma
we can't put our grandma on blast like this. She may or may not have thrown up in a bathtub though.
Wow.
Dude, so we did a bourbon tasting. This is crazy.
It was awesome.
We did a bourbon tasting, right? And this guy comes in from the county visitors bureau or whatever.
Okay.
And bourbon tasting is like 1 ounce pours of bourbon or whatever. You're not like, they gave us like
spit
15,
cups.
Yeah, 15 different ones. You're not apparently nobody knew this. You're not supposed to take all of them. You're just supposed to take the ones you want, but you're not supposed to take all 15.
I'll take all of them.
Everybody took all 15 or whatever it was.
Hell yeah.
And then we had like a big speaker down there, and it was a theater like Johnny said, so we had like there were like cool theater lights and stuff. We just played like loud like 2000s club or pop music or whatever.
It's like right after that.
We were all hammered.
Fuck yeah.
And my grandma just took it like a freaking champion. She's 82.
Yeah.
She's going to 83 this year.
Hell yeah. Let's go.
Absolute legend.
Absolute
Wow.
Slayer.
So we had I have so many. This is around a time where I shaved my head too, so I just look like an absolute menace. If you guys want to keep talking, I'll find a photo.
No,
I
dude.
took a photo with. I was so drunk. I took a photo with every one of my family members, and I just thought that was a really good idea. But I had a really poorly shaved head, and it just looks like I just got let out of a fucking institution.
Hell yeah, dude.
My sister shaved your head.
Yes, Bill's
Oh my
sister
God.
shaved my head.
Yeah.
So
Why?
Johnny and I had and Bill had media passes for. I thought you were giving me a high five. I was about to
No, I'm not.
May or April of 2021, the NFL draft was in
Yeah.
Cleveland, and the Browns weren't going to pick this one guy. Like, they were supposed to pick him in the first round, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, JOK.
Mm-hmm.
And they ended up not picking him. So I made this bet, and I was like, if the Browns draft JOK, I will shave my head. Because I'm like, there's no way they do. Second round comes the next day. They trade up for him and draft him like with the first pick in the second round.
Yeah.
So that night, went over to Bill and his sister Anita and John came over to my place and shaved my head. And it was very, very bad.
It was awesome. It was great. Where did that hair go?
It was not good. It's not as shaved as I thought it was. Can you... So...
Turn your brightness up.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah, show the camera.
I just took photos with literally everybody. Just my bald... Actually, it wasn't that bad. Just everybody. Why? Oh, dude, this is our family just... Dude, we were all hammered.
Is that the house?
Yes.
That looks like a freaking like.
That was the basement, dude.
That looks like a venue.
So definitely sober. Just dancing again. Dude, look at it. That was like one room in the basement. Basement was massive.
Yeah, it looks like it's like a venue
my
for like
mom,
a wedding or something.
My cousin.
Might have been, yeah.
My brother, my cousin, my aunt. Like I just took photos with everybody.
You look pretty good with that.
You look like an
Shaved head?
absolute egghead.
The contrast right there.
What?
Unless you think eggheads look
Oh.
good.
You pulling that up. I also just wanted to mention. Made me think of that video that Jimmy took of you guys in the bathroom.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That might be a Patreon one.
I love
day.
that video.
That was
so
crazy.
But basically, if I could probably say it. So this is like in 2016. Would you think?
Yeah.
Johnny and I, we're not degenerates anymore. I promise. But we definitely had our hate. We definitely had our heyday.
You're young and dumb and stupid.
Yeah,
everyone,
right after
everyone
college.
does
Right
it.
after college, we walked home from the bar and like clearly we didn't remember a whole lot. Our brother, like we all lived in the same house at the time, and we woke up our younger brother Jimmy, and he just takes a video, and he walks into the bathroom, and Johnny's butt ass naked on the toilet. I am trying to put the shower door back on the shower because I like accidentally broke it. But and Johnny's just mumbling. He's like mumbling nothing. And he's just like, I'm in there fully clothed trying to put a shower door on, not saying anything. Johnny is butt ass naked.
Have you seen this video, Bill? Oh my God! You have to. We have to find it.
Oh, no, I can find it.
Oh, it's so,
Jimmy.
Jimmy took it. It's like,
Dude, I'm not going to show the camera, Bill, but I'm going to show you behind.
oh my God!
It is. I'm telling you.
It's so rewatchable.
It is so
it's so rewatchable.
Dude, it is so.
Yeah, it could be. Thankfully, Johnny, you don't see anything from Johnny, but
Hey, what is that supposed to mean?
it's so good. It's so
I've never seen Jack lose it this way. Oh my God.
I love it so much.
Bro, the way my voice sounds is just insane.
I'm just trying to think through the shower door.
And then I'm just like,
shower. Johnny
It's
butt ass
it's
naked.
like
I'm
4 a.m.
I'm just quoting Future lyrics for some reason.
all the time.
Oh, I love that video so
so
much.
good.
Speaking of vacations, like, do you want to talk about like the fact that we stayed in the murder mansion?
Oh.
Murder Mansion.
Oh, we stayed last year or 2 years ago. We stayed
last year.
in the old center of Kentucky's mansion, and it had like a bunker, dude. It was huge. It had like the bunker is bigger than the house, and the house is really big. And I think he just like kind of went crazy and thought that he was just gonna get killed.
Really?
Or did he build the bunker because his daughter got shot? Like somebody broke and entered and like shot her, and she died. And I think
Yeah, because of the bunker.
was it because of the bunker?
Yeah, it was because of the bunker. Like,
So his fears were made into reality because he made this like bunker that was like 2 times the size of the house. There's like tunnels that you can go through, and we went through one of the tunnels. But if you go through the next tunnel, it's like controlled by like you can press a button and like you can just like set it all on fire. Dude, it's nuts. And there's like a yard like on the other side of it, like a huge like room on the other side of 2 tunnels. We can only go through one. It would do us nuts. It was crazy.
funniest part is like we were like deep in the bunker just playing Mario Party 8 on the Wii.
Oh yeah, we were just down in this bunker, like hundreds of feet from light and society, playing Mario Party.
And who
8.
won? Me. I won.
I won. That sounds awesome.
You can come.
Yeah, I did win. That
You
was
like
awesome.
play like hide and seek.
These mansions.
We did play hide and seek. We did play hide and seek there.
Mansions in Kentucky are no joke.
Just crazy. And like the craziest part, we found out about it like the day before. We were like, wait, someone was murdered here?
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's go.
Seems like a good time to end the show, I think. So, all right, number 23 is Shipheads. Thanks for paying attention and watching. And
We'll see you next time. Peace.
agreed.